Hey guys, what's going on? It's Zed for me. Today I've got a really special video. We're gonna be doing a review on Cocomats. So for those of you who aren't actually new to this channel, you might remember when I got the Golf R, I was waiting a really long time for Volkswagen to finally come out with the all rubber mats which say R on them. Unfortunately, I waited probably half a year and there was not even an inkling in terms of information as to whether or not Volkswagen would come out with those mats. And so what happened was winter was right around the corner and I actually had to get mats for the car, and I wanted to make sure that they would be able to work for the winter time. So I ended up just getting the mats that said the word Golf on them, and that was something that I was really upset with. I didn't pay extra for a Volkswagen Golf R just to get mats that either said GTI on them or said Golf. And another thing with the original floor mats as well as the rubberized floor mats is that they're kind of generic looking. To me, they look really bland, and these new floor mats definitely add a new level of style to these cars. And so I was really surprised one day when I got an email from Drew over at Cocomats asking me if I wanted to try out a set of their Cocomats. The process of picking out which floor mats I actually wanted for my cars couldn't have been any easier. The guys at Cocomats sent me over a bunch of swatches. I took a look at all of them. I picked out the ones that I liked the most. And they also sent out templates so that I could actually cut them out, put them into my car, and make sure that the mats would actually fit perfectly with my particular car. Now the idea is that back in the day, before cars were mass manufactured and a lot of them were hand built, each of the tolerances for the cars would be a little bit off, and so if you wanted really premium quality floor mats and for them to fit your car exactly, you would actually get a template cut out and then they would hand make these mats. Now today the process is a little bit different. Obviously the tolerances are a lot better, and so most floor mats, if you put it into any car, will have great fitment. However, over at Cocomats, they still hand make the floor mats, and so you want to make sure that their template is actually going to fit your particular car. So as you can see from my Volkswagen Golf R, you can see I went with a seaweed. And so it's not their traditional cocoa that I went with, but one of their newer products, which will definitely be better for the all-weather conditions that the Golf R has to go through in the wintertime. The fitment couldn't be any better, and I gotta love the fact that the Golf R no longer actually says Golf on it anywhere. For the Z4, I went with something a little bit more traditional, and I think it really fits with the classy style of the Z4. Because these floor mats are individually handmade, they took about a month in order to produce, and you could just tell the attention to detail that each of these floor mats get. Even the attention to the bottom of the floor mats is something that you can't miss. And the way that they're designed allows them to actually stay where you put them and not curl up like a lot of the cheaper floor mats that you can buy from other places. When I got the package in the mail, I was pleasantly surprised to see how heavy it was. The package, when it was shipped, was 26 pounds for a set of 4 floor mats for the Golf R as well as 2 for the Z4. These floor mats are definitely not something that you would want if you're just looking to build a race car that's really lightweight. These are some really heavy-duty floor mats that will definitely stand the test of time. One of the really great things about these new floor mats is that when it actually gets dirty, you can't really tell. With the old floor mats, when you get the dirt, gravel, all that stuff in the car, it actually shows up right at the top, or it'll show up in between the grooves of the rubberized floor mats. Whereas with these new floor mats, the dirt and grime will actually fall between the weave pattern, and then it'll get stuck into the bottom of the floor mats, where when you take them out, you could just, hit them against the floor or something, get all the dirt and grime out. And throughout the entire time, your floor mats will be looking like new because there won't be any dirt, there won't be any gravel sitting on top of the floor mats. After about a year of use with these old floor mats, you can already see that the corners are already starting to take shape and they won't actually fold back flat. And you can already see that it doesn't look brand new at all. There's just a lot of dirt and grime that even when you wash it, it won't come out completely. So one of the really cool things about these floor mats being handmade is that you got the option of going with some extended patterns and just customized coverage. If you take a look at this Volkswagen Golf R, the original floor mats didn't reach nearly as far back as these new ones do, and they didn't reach nearly as far forward either, which gives you a lot more extended coverage and a lot less dirt and grime going over the floor mat onto your actual carpeting, which is what you want to protect. Other than cleaning them, I can only think of the one time when these floor mats will have to be taken out of the car, and that's probably when I go on a track or do autocross. Other than that, these floor mats are definitely here to stay. With every proper review, there has to be some negatives, and I'm trying really hard to find the negatives of these Cocomats. The only thing that I can think of is that you are paying a premium for these floor mats, but at the same time, you have to think about the fact that you're getting a premium product. These are handmade in the United States, and they're made to last, unlike a lot of the other floor mats that you can get from other competitors. If any of you guys are interested, I'd be happy making an update video years down the line to show you the condition of the mats, but I really have no reservation in saying that these mats will last a really long time, because I've seen a lot of these floor mats in older cars that have had them for at least 10, 15, 20 years, and they still look like they're brand new. I really didn't expect it, but I gotta say thank you to the guys over at Cocomats for reaching out to me. It's truly been a pleasure working with you guys, and definitely for my future cars, I'm gonna be getting mats from you guys as well. So for those of you guys who are really looking for the best floor mats available for your car, I don't think you have to look any further than Cocomats.